Yeah, I mean, when is this the Scotland tournament? Must be quite soon.
It's not this weekend, the weekend after.
Okay.
So fingers crossed I don't play Ed Ball
Well, fingers crossed you do. I need him to come fourth, right?
to keep his score down a little bit.
Yeah, he needs to come fourth or lower. I think based on the it gets confusing because
It does, yeah. I think there got to be about 14 players or 12 players there, so
so I kind of worked out as long as he comes fourth or lower, then it's okay.
yeah. I'll try my best to beat him.
Yeah, who else is there who's going to beat him? He's going to bring sodding ring race, or at least he has to bring a good army, doesn't
I'm hoping I play as good army, because I
he?
reckon he won't have a clue what to do with him.
Yeah, what? Yeah, well, I was thinking, like, how good do you reckon Ed is as a player if you give him, like, a
Just
decent model army?
your regular army. Yeah.
Yeah, if you give him a normal army, will he know what he's doing, or will he?
I don't think he would. I think he's a one-trick pony.
Yeah, exactly. I just really, like, well, obviously, because I'm in the hunt for the league, but I really hope he
Yeah.
doesn't. I'd rather,
Yeah, to be fair, I don't want him to win either, because then he jumps right up into like the 400 club and just is gonna fuck shit up for us, basically. Right, I'll ask you the questions I've got jotted down here.
yeah, sure.
So,
So you're recording now?
yeah, the whole thing's been recorded.
Oh, great.
Yeah, that's what I did to Mick. He's like, yeah, I had steak today. It was tasty.
So you can edit
I,
out
I can I
stuff
can
saying Ed shouldn't win.
no, that's getting edited in. I'm posting it to his wall.
Okay.
Yeah. So, Tom, what's your favourite army to use?
Favorite army to use? Well, I mean, I tend to use elves, so Lothlorien and Mirkwood.
Yay.
But yeah, I know you like them too, Jamie. But sometimes you're not very good with them recently.
No, not at all.
But yeah, I don't know whether it's my favourite to use. I think everyone kind of prefers playing with stuff like big monsters and things like that because it's a lot more fun. But in terms of in a tournament, I tend to enjoy taking the elves.
Yeah.
Just
You've also taken Gondor, haven't you?
yeah, I've taken Gondor a couple of times, a couple of iterations. I took a more fun army to the Long Bottom Carnival. I took Gandalf the White and Pippin.
And still managed to come like
Before. Yeah,
that's
yeah, I
crazy.
don't know how that happened. Yeah, Gandalf the White is very good actually.
Yeah. I've you know what, in the entire like 8 years I've been playing the hobby, I've never used Gandalf the White.
All right. Even in practice.
Even for fun.
Even for fun. He has so many points though. He kind of
Yeah.
takes the bulk of your army. And yeah, I mean, if you're being competitive, you'd always take Saruman the White
Or Gandalf the Grey.
or Gandalf the Grey. Yeah.
Yeah. So, who would you say your favourite hero is in the entire game?
Favorite hero. It's a difficult question. I really enjoy using Treebird
Treebird?
because he's a monster and he's a hero. So
It's got the best of both worlds.
yeah, exactly.
But,
Legolas is good for annoying your opponent because
yeah, just annoying.
and shoot.
He's a pain in the arse to play against.
Yeah, I don't think he's anyone's favourite hero to play against.
No. To be fair, Legolas is probably one of my favourite heroes to use as well.
Yeah. Yeah, he is good fun to use and snipe their good things.
Yeah. For that question, Mick answered Saruman the White because he could control the board basically.
Yeah.
So, how have you found the Great British Hobbit League this year, and have there been any standout moments?
Yeah, it's been excellent. I'm been really pleased by how much it's kind of taken off in terms of the independent tournaments.
Yeah.
So the Games Workshop ones are superb, and I'd recommend that everyone who's into it goes there as their first tournament almost.
Yeah.
Such a good experience to go to Warhammer World and play there. But the independent tournaments have been fantastic, and I really like how the communities kind of gelled together.
Yeah. Everyone seems to have really gotten behind the whole indie tournament scene, and everyone seems to want to put their own one on.
Exactly. Yeah, I mean, and well, I've obviously given I've won a couple of tournaments, it's gone pretty well. But bar the Games Workshop ones, I'd probably say my favourite one was actually the Long Bottom Carnival one that I didn't win. It was just a really good tournament, having so many people. I mean, I can't remember exactly what the numbers were, but about.
It was pretty high for an independent. I think it was the biggest independent one we've had yet.
Yeah, exactly, and the guys there have done a great job at setting up the boards.
The terrain looked amazing, and
yeah, so
that final scenario was really fun as well.
Yeah, exactly. The one where you have to chase around the
Get the
hobbits.
hobbits. Yeah.
So yeah, really good. Yeah, and I've really enjoyed the kind of the custom scenarios because there was the hunt in the recent one at Preston.
Yeah. The Battle for Middle England.
Yeah, Battle of Midland. That's the one.
Yeah.
Um,
I have a question about that. How did you win?
how did
How
how
did you
did I
win?
win? Um, yeah, starting the second day in seventh place, I wasn't holding out much hope for even a top three finish. But then Owen came along and played me and let me win a couple of times. Always helps. And then I think I needed every other result in the tournament to go my way. And people like Damien O'Byrne kindly obliged and lost a couple. Ed lost to Charles in the last game.
God.
Yeah, I think.
I heard there was a pretty tense. Oh, James told me there was a pretty like very close game between you and Ed.
Yes, yeah. I mean, yeah. I don't think. No, I'd never actually played Ed before. I don't think so. It's quite interesting to play him for the first time. I played an all ring wraith army before when James brought it to Longbottom
Oh yes, yeah.
and managed to beat that actually. So I wasn't too scared of playing ring wraiths. Well, wasn't as scared as I was the first time I faced them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a really good game. It was Reconnoiter, and my original plan was to kind of run off the board very quickly
Yeah.
before he killed me, but I didn't turn up for about three turns, so that
Oh
did,
jeez.
so I kind of abandoned that and just hoped to kind of
Kill
break
him.
kill the leader. Yeah. So I was quite successful. I mean, he got it stuck in me and hurled me about at the start, which wasn't great, but he was nowhere near Legolas, so
Yeah.
my leader was kind of unhurt. And in the end, I managed to take down both his leader
Oh wow.
and another ring wraith and be
Yeah.
left one on foot with one will left. So all I had
Oh.
to combat, but the time ran out. So it was literally if the time had gone on, then I
Yeah.
would have.
You definitely have had that.
But in fairness to Ed, there was a big roll off in the last one where it was a 50-50 roll off, and
Yeah.
I won it and killed his leader on that go. And
Oh wow. So yeah.
so it's with all hero games. I think the dice rolls a lot more. 150-50 hit
Yes, you do. Yeah.
is a big difference, whereas in a horde army, then that's not the case.
It's not so much. It's
No,
no. How confident are you for finishing first?
not confident. Not very. Given that Ed's kind of got a game in hand, as it were.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think that I'm in a very good position to finish in the top three now.
Yeah.
Given the last tournament, but there's still people going to two more tournaments, so they've got a great chance to improve their scores by quite a bit.
Yeah, I think if you and Damien both earn like no points or so few points that you don't improve,
Yeah,
and I win both the tournaments, I can still win it.
yeah, you can still. Um, yeah, I'm hoping that Ed finishes fourth or lower in Sterling, something like that, so that I stay above him
Yeah,
and above everyone else going into the last tournament. So all I have to do is kind of better those around me.
yeah,
So it's in my hands, so to speak. I
yeah.
hope that's the case. But otherwise, if I'm having to kind of finish two above Ed or two above someone else like Sam Jeffries, then it's going to
Oh
be.
yeah. How would you like to see the league develop over the next year? Like, would you like to see more events or more players turn up?
Um, I mean, there's been quite a lot of events. I mean, it'd be nice having more events, but I think it'd be unrealistic for everybody to turn up to them all, given the kind of commitment it takes to go
Exactly. Yeah.
the weekend. But I mean, it wouldn't be a problem having more events, in different geographic regions. But yeah, I think it'd be better to try to encourage more people to go to single events, like we had at the Long Bottom. If we could do that for.
Yeah. If we could do that again, I mean, I think the fact we're getting more Midlands tournaments is a bit it eases the pressure for everyone.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's better to have them kind of spread out. But yeah, definitely Midlands is good because then at least it's not too far for anybody. Obviously,
Yeah.
Scotland, okay, it's a long way anywhere in the UK. But yeah, I think that the London one was quite good as well, just because it's quite good for the transport links and
Yeah. Yeah.
the venue. So that's another thing to consider because I think that the Preston one, even though getting to Preston may not be too difficult, I think getting from the station to the venue was reasonably tricky. I'm not sure I didn't do that route.
Yeah. Oh, I got some news. I'm not sure if Charles got in touch with you, but I think he was going to try and drop your trophy off to your parents.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
I was like,
yeah
when he told me, I was like, right,
it's an odd situation. Yeah.
right.
So yeah, I'm gonna introduce my parents to Charles.
Oh, that's never a good.
Mum, can you go and meet Charles to collect a trophy? I mean, like just meeting any
Any
war
wargamer.
friend is always always going to be a fun experience for my mum. I'm sure. Uh, I'm sure she'll be delighted at getting the trophy though.
Yeah.
I think when she saw the Throne of Schools trophy, she called it the most repulsive thing she's ever seen. I think so. My girlfriend Lily, she's put it somewhere. She's tidied it away so
uh,
that she can't remember where it's gone.
oh no.
Um, it's still apparently it's still alive. She just won't let me know where it
Oh,
is.
yeah, fair enough. You can't put it on the table or
Yeah,
anything.
she does not want that on the mantelpiece. Yeah, the old Games Workshop trophies, the the glass ones were.
Yeah, they were
Yeah.
nice, and the shards of Narsil.
Yeah, that would be awesome. I mean, I hadn't started going to tournaments actually when they were around, but they would have been well worth getting.
Yeah, my friend Tom Moore got one of them. I was so jealous.
Yeah, 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 definitely. They were really cool trophies. But yeah, I mean, it's nice that all the independent tournaments have got trophies for not just
Yeah,
for, but sometimes for second and third, or most sporting, or best painted. So
yeah,
there's good scope for getting yourself a trophy.
yeah. So my final two questions is one: are you subscribed to this channel?
Yeah, I subscribed. Well, I was just watching the videos and didn't subscribe. But then
The
you
Rivendell Knights
sent
video.
it out, so to subscribe. Well,
Yeah.
my YouTube account is just because I have a
A
Google.
Google account. Yeah.
I don't have any subscriptions to anything, so I was like, oh,
It's just us.
yeah. So my sole subscription now is the British Hobbit League podcast. So yeah, if anyone looks on my looks Google, which has my face on, I should probably take that off. So
And my final question, and you can choose to answer this or not. But what force do you reckon you'll be taking to the final event in March in
oh,
London?
it's going to be 300 points, right?
Yeah, I think so. That's what it was last time. I won this event last year. This is my
Yeah.
event.
So you took what? You took Gundabad's, a Barrow
Gundabad, Scroblog, and Barrow White. Yeah.
and lots of normal goblins. So that's a possibility. Not that I own a Barrow White. No, joking. I don't know. Second place was elves. Wood elves with Thranduil and Legolas. I think. I mean, I can always take that because I've got the models.
Yeah.
I mean, generally, what happens is that I'll do the week or 2 weeks before, because I kind of practice with Damien O'Byrne. We
Yeah.
kind of have a few practice games and see what works, and I see if I can beat his ferals. And
Yeah. Well, apparently they're gonna start gathering dust, aren't they? He's gonna start
yeah,
force.
thankfully they're awful.
I know. I know. I got trashed by them at the Longbottom Carnival.
Yeah, it was my mistake. I bought him his first pack for his
Ah.
last year, and yeah, it's gone badly ever since.
Sh-
um,
surely the Wood Elves should be able to deal with them though. The defense 5, they should go down
Yeah.
pretty quick.
well, we did a practice one before the 300 tournament last year, and I had Rumil and Legolas, and he outshot me with his blooming crossbow.
Oh yeah, I always forget about his crossbowman.
And then Rumil was the leader, and I was quite happy with him because of the re-roll of sixes. But he had this
Yeah.
sneaky tactic where he'd chuck in a lone one man,
Yeah.
and then fire all his crossbows, including crossbows.
Ah yeah.
Kill him. It's just a pain. So yeah, I mean, I took the Gondor just because I fancied a change at that point. So it really depends. I could end up taking
on how you're feeling.
Yeah, exactly. And also it depends on what happens in Scotland as to how competitive I'm feeling.
You have to be.
Yeah.
Well, I shall do my best to beat Ed.
Yeah, please do. No offense to Ed, but please do.
Yeah, no, I want to beat Ed as well. He can't get too many points, and you know. Oh, just
Yeah,
I hope I play his good army.
Yeah, definitely. I don't know what good army he owns. Well, other than
He's
the
got
old school, I don't know what he does own.
he's got a large Hobbit force and heroes, unsurprisingly.
I guess it'll be an all hero army.
Yeah.
So as long as you play him at domination or reconnoitre.
The only ones are Taken Hold, which is the middle one, and 2 custom scenarios.
Yeah.
Oh no, there's to the death and sort of capture the prize, but there are 6 prizes on the board, and only one of them is the real one. I'll post the rules pack in the link below so people can have a look.
Oh no, I did have a look at this. I remember seeing
Oh
that,
yeah,
that prize one.
the Scouring. Yeah, it's an interesting game. I played Charles against it. I think I won one, lost one.
Was that against this Harad?
Yeah,
Yeah, that.
the Harad army's grim.
Yeah, it took me by surprise actually because he massively outshot me with it, which was really upsetting when I brought elves. That's not supposed to happen. So yeah, fair play on that one.
But it's like okay, I'll run into combat then, and he's like, oh, I've got 3 strikes everywhere, all
Yeah.
re-rolling ones to wound, and like, shit.
Pretty horrific army to fight against, and
Yeah.
Charles not a bad player with it. So
No.
yeah, I mean, I would say that and going to the tournament, going back, I suppose you can edit this in back to
Oh
before.
yeah.
Um, given your magical powers of editing that we've
Woohoo!
on the channel. Yeah, so I'd just say, from the battle for Middle England, there were lots of very close games, and obviously I jumped from 7th to 1st. So even though we kind of talk about people having really strong armies or
Yeah.
really tactically, anyone on that can win any game really.
Yeah.
It's kind of a nice thing about it.
Yeah, it was good. But it wasn't good for me. But I was devastated that Owen Wright lost the games. God's sake.
Yeah, and I think that James texted you saying that someone else had won first as well.
He did. I was like, what? Who? So I'm really sorry to say it was Thomas Harrison. I just didn't reply. I don't think.
Yeah, that was pretty funny after all the build up.
Yeah.
I definitely wasn't expecting to win at all.
I didn't expect you to win. I was like, sweet, he's not gonna gain any more ground. But no, there it is, 100 points.
And then just to make you feel better, Red came second.
Yeah, so he gets even more. I'm still ahead of Ed though.
Yeah.
But he's got the match in hand.
Yeah, the match in hand.
Yeah. Right. Well, thanks for taking the time to miss the football and do this.
Yeah.
Unless the football's on in the background.
Oh, yeah, it was, but it's kind of switched off now.
Oh no.
I don't know if we're losing by even more now.
Oh no. Last time I checked, it was 1-0 to Germany.
Still 1-0.
Oh, that's all right. How long's left?
I don't know, mate. The computer slimmer.
Cool. Right. Well, thanks for taking the time out, and
Cheers,
should be up on the channel within the next day.
Okay, awesome.
So I shall see you probably next year.
Yeah, guess so. Yeah, I'll see you next year at one of the tournaments.
Yeah. See you later, man.
Yeah, see you.
Bye.
Bye.